It was the night before Christmas, and at Meemaw's house, everyone's eating, but not like a mouse. The children's hearts are all anxiously beating. But give me a break. Is Daddy still eating? Then when he finally finishes his plate, we can't start yet because Aunt Sharon is late. I originally had Sarah down here, but she was the first one to show up, so I had to switch it real quick.
Exactly. Always the Irvin.
And when David grabs the last piece of chocolate pie, Papa says, "Hey, that stuff is mine." Then as we all fight over our seating, Meemaw has trash bags in hand, because we know she'll be cleaning. And all of the presents can really make you dizzy, but we know who gave the most. That would be Sissy.
Sissy!
And Michael.
And Michael.
If someone may ask, what is this? It's an Irvin, Crawford, McDaniel, Johnson, DeFoe family Christmas.
Woo! Yeah!
Well done. Very good, Joshua.
He had that in order, just right, didn't he?
Okay, Sarah,
Y'all do. Yeah.
Okay.
go ahead.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oops.
I know it's you, Josh.
Ellen.
Start over. Just start over. No. You can't read
Just
your.
follow the paper. Just do what the paper says. Okay? It's right there.
Come on
All
now,
of it.
you did it.
Woo! Yeah!
That was a gift from Meemaw last year.
That's cool. I'm glad they still got them.
Oh yeah, we've had fun.
Crawford was the best.
Josh, do this thing. Do this thing. Do this thing.
You had a good ending, Joshua.
I did.
Becca's got a story she's gonna read.
What time is it now, Evelyn?
7:37 still.
Back up.
All right, Becca, speak up so everybody can hear it, okay?
Wait, back. Sissy. Okay, back.
I read this story once for school, and I thought of how blessed we were because of this story.
Ready, read.
As Christmas approached, Lieutenant Commander Ralph Gaither, an American prisoner of war in North Vietnam, longed for a Christmas tree to symbolize the meaning of the holiday. One day, while he was outside his cell washing his dishes, he saw a tiny green leaf on the floor, blown inside by the wind. He managed to pick up the leaf with his toes and carry it into his cell without the guards noticing. Once he was safely inside his cell, he picked the leaf up from between his toes and examined it carefully. What a beautiful part of God's creation. It would be his Christmas tree to remind him of Christ and all that it meant to him. A day or so later, Ralph Gaither found a tiny piece of bamboo and managed to smuggle it into his cell. He broke it in half and, with a thread from his blanket, tied the pieces together to form a tiny cross. Of course, his leaf Christmas tree withered, but he was able to keep the cross hidden from his captors for 2 years. A small green leaf and the crude little cross in a lonely bare prison cell were visible symbols to the prisoner of war of an invisible reality, his faith in Christ. These treasured symbols reminded him of the gift of God's Son that had brought him eternal hope and everlasting life.
Amen.
Good.
Woo, yeah.
Good.
Very good, Becca.
And he got rescued, and if you want to Google him on the, we Googled him, and there's a lot of stuff about him. That was one amazing man that lived through the Vietnam War as a prisoner of war. Truly amazing.
That was a true story, wasn't
True
it?
story, yep. Yeah. He had a green leaf and a piece of bamboo.
If I can make special mention, that story was a product of a beautiful girl from the greatest homeschool teacher in America right here, Mommy. Woo! And she was hired by the best principal, homeschool principal.
Oh, word! Schoolmaster.
And you didn't know things unless Josh told you.
That's
I
right.
know
Sometimes
it.
Josh
Joshua
told
is
me.
the assistant principal,
Yeah.
Mark.
No, he's a principal in acting, okay?
Who got a G.I. Joe?
Me?
That's what I wanted.
Barbies.
Cheri, would you go read something?
Yeah, I'm gonna read something. I want to read a
Thank you, Mom.
This is the coolest. I have to. And all our finest art pales before the beauty of a single shining star. This is the night when all of our profoundest symphonies fade beneath the swelling of a simple angel song. This is the night when all the badges of office are smothered in the folds of a rough woven tunic, and the scepters of power give way to a humble shepherd's staff.
Meemaw, I got it.
This is the night when man's swiftest wheels and wings prove far inadequate, and he treads instead the path of a camel caravan. This is the night when the unkind act is frozen still and is buried in the desert sand, when the first sharp word falls soundlessly and is swallowed by the desert air. This is the night when princes and kings and presidents This is the night when princes and kings and presidents make one ambiance, when diplomats forsake finesse and ministers their chambers, when a worried world abandons argument and breathes its plea for peace in the quiet of a stable. Isn't that pretty?
Quiet of a stable.
Quiet of a stable.
We're so quiet as a stable. Did you blue carpet too? Blue shack carpet.
We're talking about her blue puppy dog and how Cheri said,
Becca. Becca.
blue.
Becca.
And she
Becca.
Watch me.
See the blue dog?
Where? Oh, I did say that, didn't I?
What about the blue
I
dog?
remember that.
Oh,
Sharon loves blue. And she made, you say he was.
'Twas the night before Christmas is right now. Hi, Daddy.
janitor at Pivotal.
Hey, Meemaw.
Now.
He was a janitor, then he got a better
Twas the
job,
night
job
before
with
Christmas.
Swisher. He was a sales rep, I think.
Okay, stop it.
Pretty wild, huh?
Look at your pretty jammies. Ooh.
It's pretty good, Meemaw. It's hard to put down.
Mama.
Well, there's some people out there that can write, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Special gift. Special gift. You don't have them on yet.
Daddy.
Yeah, baby.
'Twas the night before Christmas.
And all through the house. The creature was stirring, and I squished a rotten mouse.
Are you ready? I'm upside down. Hi, people. I'm looking at you. I'm not looking. I'm looking at you. Do I have freckles? I do have freckles. Ooh.
and looking at myself. Good night. Yoop. Mommy, how do you fade this thing? Oh, never mind. We're gonna fade out. Fading out. It's not fading.